I used to believe my life was stable. Not perfect, not magical, just safe. And for a long time, safe was everything I wanted. Are you still working? Lily's voice floated from the bedroom. I didn't look away from my laptop. Almost done. 5 more minutes. You said that 20 minutes ago. I lied. This time it's real. She walked into the living room and dropped onto the couch beside me. You love your job more than me. I laughed. My job doesn't steal my fries. That happened once. You ate all of them, Lily. That's betrayal. She leaned against my shoulder. You survived. I closed the laptop and kissed her forehead. Barely. Moments like that made everything feel right. Calm. Predictable. Ours. My boss said the new update was perfect today, I told her. He actually smiled. Wow, she said dramatically. Historic moment. I know. I almost fainted. She smiled, but it didn't reach her eyes. I noticed it, then ignored it. What about your designs? I asked. Did the boutique call? She hesitated. Not yet. They will, I said. Your work is amazing. You always say that. Because it's true. You're biased. I'm supportive. She squeezed my hand. Thank you. That was our routine. I worked long hours. She chased her fashion dream. We supported each other. At least, that's what I believed. Later that evening, my phone buzzed. Marcus, game night tomorrow? I grinned. Marcus wants to come over tomorrow. Lily groaned. Again, you love Marcus. I do, but he eats more than you. That's impossible. She smirked. No one eats more than you. I typed back. Come at 7. Done, I said. You didn't even ask me. You were going to say yes. She shrugged. You're right. Marcus had been my best friend since college. We survived exams, terrible jobs, and heartbreak together. He was the closest thing I had to a brother. Remember how we met him? I asked. Lily laughed. You spilled coffee on his laptop. He walked into me. You ran into him. He forgave me. Because you paid for repairs. Details don't matter. She smiled again. This time it looked real. I'm glad you have him, she said quietly. Me too. We sat in comfortable silence until her phone buzzed. She grabbed it fast. Too fast. Who is it? I asked casually. No one. I raised an eyebrow. No one texted you? It's just spam. Spam with a heart emoji? She froze for half a second. Then she laughed. It's Emma. She sends hearts to everyone. I said, of course. I believed her. I wanted to believe her. The next day at work, my boss stopped by my desk. Ethan, Mr. Harris said, great job on the project. Thank you, sir. Go home early today. You earned it. I blinked. Are you serious? Yes. Don't make me regret it. I packed my bag faster than ever. On the way home, I smiled like an idiot. Lily would be happy. We could spend the afternoon together. Maybe watch a movie. Maybe cook dinner. When I opened the apartment door, music played softly inside. Lily, I called. In the bedroom, she shouted. I stepped inside and stopped. She stood in front of the mirror wearing a new dress. Wow, I said. You look incredible. She turned around, surprised. You're home early. My boss sent me home. She smiled. Lucky me. I wrapped my arms around her. What's the dress for? I bought on sale. It looks expensive. It wasn't. You're lying. Okay, maybe a little expensive. You deserve it, I said. She studied my face. You're in a good mood. I am. Why? No reason. You're hiding something. I'm not. You are terrible at secrets. I'm amazing at secrets. Tell me. No. She poked my chest. Tell me. Never. She laughed. Fine. Keep your mystery. I held her hand and felt something shift inside me. A quiet certainty. A future. That night, Marcus arrived with snacks and loud energy. Miss me? He asked. Always, I said. Lily hugged him. Did you bring chips? 3 bags. You're my favorite. I pretended to be offended. I live here. Marcus shrugged. You don't bring chips. We played games and laughed for hours. At one point, Marcus nudged me. You're quiet tonight. I'm happy, I said. That's suspicious. Can't a man be happy? No. Something's up. I smiled. Maybe life is just good. He raised his drink. To life being good. We clinked glasses. Later, after Marcus left, Lily stretched on the couch. I like nights like this, she said. Me too. Everything feels easy. Yeah. She leaned against me. Promise me we'll always be like this. I promise. She fell asleep on my shoulder. I stayed awake, staring at the ceiling, thinking about the future. The next morning, I visited a jewelry store before work. My hands shook as the salesperson placed a ring in front of me. This one, she asked. Yes, I whispered. It's beautiful. So is she. I paid for it and hid the box in my jacket pocket. That night, I tucked the ring into the back of my desk drawer. What's ya doing? Lily asked from the doorway. Nothing. You're suspicious. I'm organizing cables. You hate organizing cables. I'm changing as a person. She laughed. Good luck with that. I closed the drawer slowly. Soon, I thought. Very soon. Days passed quietly, comfortably, perfectly, and I kept telling myself how lucky I was. My boss leaned against my desk and said, You finished the project early. Go home. I blinked. Are you serious? Very. Leave before I give you more work. Thank you, Mr. Harris. Enjoy the rare freedom. I will. I left the office smiling. My chest felt light. I imagined Lily's face when I surprised her. On the way home, I texted her, Be home late tonight? She replied quickly, Yeah, working on designs. I smiled. Proud of you. A heart emoji popped up. I whispered, I love you, to my phone. When I reached the apartment, I noticed Marcus's car outside. That guy never warns me. I muttered. I unlocked the door quietly. Music drifted through the hallway. Soft laughter followed it. I froze. Lily's laugh. Marcus's voice. My stomach twisted. Relax, I whispered to myself. They're just hanging out. I walked down the hallway slowly. Then I heard Lily say, Stop. You're going to make me laugh louder. Marcus replied, You started it. My hand trembled on the bedroom door. I pushed it open. Everything stopped. The world didn't shatter loudly. It shattered silently. Lily gasped. Ethan. Marcus jumped back. Bro. I stared. My brain refused to process what my eyes saw. My voice came out hollow. What is this? Lily grabbed the blanket. It's not what it looks like. I laughed softly. That sentence should be illegal. Marcus stepped forward. Ethan, listen. No, I said quietly. You listen. Lily's eyes filled with tears. Please let me explain. Explain what? I asked. Explain the part where my girlfriend and my best friend are in my bed. Marcus raised his hands. It was a mistake. A mistake. I repeated. You tripped and fell? It just happened. Nothing just happens. Lily cried. We didn't plan this. I stared at her. How long? She shook her head. It wasn't. How long? I asked again. Marcus answered softly. A few months. The words hit like a punch. A few months, I repeated. Lily whispered, I didn't mean to hurt you. I laughed again. It sounded wrong. You didn't mean to hurt me. I never wanted this. Then why did it happen? She had no answer. Marcus stepped closer. I messed up. I know that. You're my brother, I said quietly. I know. You sat in this living room. You ate my food. You looked me in the eyes. I know. And you still did this. I didn't want to lose you. I laughed bitterly. You already did. Lily reached for my arm. Please don't leave like this. I stepped back. Don't touch me. Her hand froze in the air. I love you, she said desperately. The words felt meaningless. Empty. If you loved me, I said softly, you wouldn't be begging right now. Marcus ran a hand through his hair. We didn't mean for you to find out like this. I stared at him. You didn't mean for me to find out at all. Silence filled the room. Lily whispered, I was going to tell you. When? She didn't answer. I nodded slowly. Exactly. Marcus said, we can fix this. I looked at him like a stranger. Fix what? Our friendship. Our friendship died the moment you touched her. Lily sobbed. Please don't say that. I felt numb. My chest felt hollow. Say something, she begged. I don't have anything left to say. Marcus stepped closer again. Hit me if you want. Yell at me. I shook my head. You're not worth the energy. His face fell. Ethan, I trusted you. I know. I trusted both of you. Lily whispered, I'm sorry. The apology echoed uselessly. I turned toward the door. Wait, Lily cried. Where are you going? Out. Please don't leave. I can't stay. Marcus said quietly, we can talk tomorrow. I paused at the doorway. There is no tomorrow. Lily's voice broke. You're just going to walk away? Yes. Don't you care? I stopped. My throat tightened. That's the problem. I cared too much. Silence swallowed the room. I walked down the hallway. Behind me, Lily sobbed. Marcus whispered something I couldn't hear. I didn't turn around. The front door clicked shut behind me. The hallway outside felt colder than usual. My legs moved automatically down the stairs. Step after step. Breath after breath. My phone buzzed in my pocket. Lily, please come back. Another message. Marcus, we can fix this. I turned the phone off. Outside, the night air hit my face. Cars passed. People laughed. Life continued. My life didn't. I walked without direction, without purpose. My chest felt tight, but no tears came. I should be screaming, I whispered, but I wasn't. I felt empty. The city lights blurred as I kept walking. I trusted them, I said to the dark. The words sounded small. The two people I loved most had destroyed everything in a single moment. And the worst part wasn't the anger. It was the silence inside me. I kept walking until the streets became unfamiliar and the night swallowed me whole. The apartment smelled like dust and cheap paint. I dropped my bag on the floor and stared at the empty walls. This is home now, I whispered. My phone buzzed again. I flipped it over without checking. Hours passed. Maybe days. I stopped counting. Someone knocked on my door. I ignored it. The knocking grew louder. Ethan, open the door. I froze. Emma, open it or I'm calling the landlord. I dragged myself to the door and opened it halfway. How did you find me? She pushed past me. You stopped answering your phone for 3 days. I've been busy. She looked around the empty room. Doing what? Staring at walls. I'm fine. You look like a ghost. I'm just tired. You're starving, she said. When did you last eat? I had coffee. That's not food. I wasn't hungry. She crossed her arms. You're falling apart. I'm managing. Stop lying. I sat on the couch. What do you want me to say? I want you to say you're not okay. I'm not okay. Silence filled the room. She sat beside me. Tell me what happened. You already know. I want to hear it from you. They betrayed me. I know. I walked in and everything ended. She squeezed my hand. I'm so sorry. I feel stupid. You trusted them. I trusted the wrong people. That doesn't make you stupid. It makes me weak. She shook her head. It makes you human. I laughed bitterly. I don't want to be human right now. She nudged me. Too late. My phone buzzed again on the table. Emma grabbed it. Can I check? I shrugged. Go ahead. Her face changed. You need to see this. I don't. You really do. She showed me the screen. Lily and Marcus smiling together. A caption. Finally happy. My chest tightened. Already. Emma whispered, I'm sorry. I stared at the photo. It hasn't even been a week. They're disgusting. I laughed quietly. They look happy. Don't say that. They replaced me instantly. They didn't replace you. It feels like they did. She hugged me. You deserve better. I want to hate them. Then hate them. I don't even have energy for that. She pulled away. Listen to me carefully. I'm listening. You can't stay like this. What do you want me to do? Live. I don't know how. You start small. I don't want to go outside. Then start inside. That makes no sense. Eat something. Shower. Answer your phone. Sound exhausting. She smacked my arm. Stop being dramatic. I'm not dramatic. You're extremely dramatic. I almost smiled. She stood up. We're ordering food. I'm not hungry. I didn't ask. After we ate, she looked at me seriously. You need purpose. My purpose left with my best friend. No, your purpose is still here. Where? Your job. I groaned. Work is the last thing I care about. You loved your job. Past tense. She picked up my laptop. Call your coworker. No. Call him. No. She dialed anyway and handed me the phone. Emma. Talk. Daniel answered. Ethan? Dude, where have you been? I've been sick. You sound terrible. I've had a rough week. I heard rumors, he said carefully. I sighed. They're true. I'm sorry, man. Me too. We miss you at work. I don't think I'm ready. You don't have to be ready. Just show up. I don't know. You're one of the best developers I know. That used to matter. It still matters. I feel broken. Then come back and fix something. Start small. I stayed silent. He continued. You don't have to talk to anyone. Just sit at your desk. That sounds manageable. One step at a time. Emma mouthed, say yes. I sighed. I'll come in tomorrow. Daniel sounded relieved. Good. I'll bring coffee. Make it strong. Extra strong. I hung up. Emma smiled. See? Progress. Tiny progress. I'll take it. I leaned back on the couch. Everything feels pointless. It won't forever. How do you know? Because pain doesn't last forever. It feels permanent. It's not. I stared at the ceiling. I keep replaying it. That's normal. I keep asking why. You may never get an answer. That's the worst part. She squeezed my hand again. You don't need their answers. What do I need? Yourself. I close my eyes. I miss who I used to be. He's still here. I don't feel him. You will. I sat up slowly. I don't want revenge. Good. I just want the pain to stop. It will. How long? As long as it takes. I nodded slowly. I'll try, I said. That's all I wanted to hear. After she left, the apartment felt quieter, but not as empty. I stared at my reflection in the window. I survived today, I whispered. Tomorrow would be harder. But for the first time, I felt a small spark inside my chest. I will never let anyone destroy me like this again. I promised. My alarm rang at 6 a.m. I stared at the ceiling and groaned. Get up, I muttered to myself. You promised. I dragged myself out of bed and grabbed my phone. A message notification flashed. Lily. I locked the screen without opening it. No, I whispered. Not today. At the office, Daniel handed me coffee. You actually came back. I said I would. You look alive again. Barely. He smirked. Alive is a start. I sat at my desk and opened my laptop. The familiar glow of code filled the screen. Daniel leaned over. How does it feel? Strange. Good strange or bad strange? Like I forgot how to breathe here. You'll remember. I nodded. I need to remember. Hours passed quickly. Work distracted me in a way nothing else could. Daniel clapped my shoulder. Lunch. I have therapy. He blinked. Therapy? Yes. I'm proud of you. Don't make it weird. It's already weird. I left before he could say more. Dr. Patel greeted me with a calm smile. Ethan, welcome. Hi. First session nerves? Very obvious? Completely. I sat down. I don't know where to start. Start with why you came. I got cheated on. That sounds painful. It destroyed me. What hurt the most? The betrayal. From your partner? And my best friend? She nodded slowly. That's a double loss. I feel angry all the time. Anger is natural. I hate feeling this way. What do you want to feel instead? Peace. That's a good goal. I don't know how to get there. We'll figure it out together. I exhaled slowly. I want to stop thinking about them. You don't need to erase them. Then what? You need to outgrow them. The words hit me harder than expected. I like that, I said quietly. Good, she replied. Let's work toward it. After the session, I felt lighter. Not healed, but moving. At the gym that evening, Daniel stared at me lifting weights. Who are you? A man in pain. You're becoming scary. I'm becoming focused. That's hotter. Stop flirting. I'm serious. Break up, glow up. I laughed for the first time in weeks. Shut up. Days turned into weeks. My routine became strict. Work, gym, therapy, sleep. Repeat. One evening, Daniel said, You've been quiet lately. I've been thinking. That's dangerous. I have an app idea. His eyes widened. Tell me everything. It helps freelancers manage clients, payments, and deadlines in one place. That sounds huge. I want to pitch it. To Mr. Harris? Yes. You're insane. I know. Let's do it. We walked into Mr. Harris's office the next day. He looked up. This better be good. It is, I said. He folded his hands. I'm listening. I explained the idea, my voice shaking at first, then growing stronger. When I finished, the room stayed silent. Well, Daniel whispered. Mr. Harris leaned back. You want to lead this project? Yes. It's risky. I'm ready. He studied me carefully. You don't look ready. I didn't feel ready either. That's honest. I won't waste this chance. He nodded slowly. You have 3 months. Daniel gasped. Seriously? Don't make me regret it, Mr. Harris said. I smiled. You won't. Outside the office, Daniel grabbed my shoulders. You did it. We did it. This changes everything. I hope so. That night, my phone buzzed again. Lily. I opened the message for the first time in weeks. I miss you. Please talk to me. My chest felt strangely calm. I don't miss you, I whispered. Another message appeared. I made a mistake. I locked the phone and placed it face down. The next day, Daniel asked, "Was that her?" "Yes." "Did you reply?" "No." "Good. I don't feel angry anymore." "What do you feel?" "Nothing." "That's progress." "I think so." Weeks passed. The project grew bigger. My confidence grew with it. One evening at therapy, Dr. Patel asked, "What motivates you now?" "Success." "For what reason?" I paused. "Revenge." She tilted her head. "Explain." "I don't want to hurt them." "Then what?" "I want to become someone they can't reach anymore." She smiled gently. "That's not revenge." "What is it?" "Growth." I sat quietly. "I like that better," I admitted. When I left her office, I looked at the city lights and smiled. "My success will be my revenge," I said softly. I stood in front of the office window and stared at the city skyline. Daniel walked in holding 2 coffees. "You still do that dramatic staring thing? It makes me feel powerful." "You own the company now. You are powerful." I smiled. "We own the company." He handed me the coffee. 3 years ago, you couldn't get out of bed. Don't remind me. Now look at you. CEO energy. Stop calling me that. Never. I sat at the conference table. "Do you remember when this was just an idea?" "I remember you pacing in the kitchen at 2 a.m. I was terrified." "You still are." "True." He raised his cup. "To terrifying success. To terrifying success." My phone buzzed. "Emma." I answered. "Hey, you sound happy." "I am." "I love hearing that." "What's going on?" She hesitated. "I heard something." "About?" "Marcus." My stomach tightened. "What happened?" "He lost his job." "Why?" "Workplace scandal." "Something about lying to clients." I stayed silent. "You still there?" she asked. "Yeah." "How do you feel?" "I don't know." "Be honest." "Part of me feels satisfied." "That's normal." "And part of me feels guilty for feeling that way." "That's also normal." I exhaled slowly. "What about Lily?" Emma sighed. "Her fashion business failed." I closed my eyes. "Failed?" She moved in with Marcus. "They're struggling." "Wow." "They fight a lot." "How do you know?" "Mutual friends talk." I rubbed my forehead. "I don't know what to say." "You don't have to say anything." "I thought I'd feel happier." "You feel complicated." "Yes." "That means you've grown." "Or I'm confused." "You're human." I laughed softly. "You always say that." "Because it's always true." After the call, Daniel leaned against the door. "Bad news." "Complicated news." "Want to talk?" "Marcus lost his job." Daniel whistled. "Karma works fast." "It took 3 years." "Still counts." "Lily's business failed too." He crossed his arms. "How do you feel?" "I thought I'd celebrate." "And I don't feel like celebrating." "Closure doesn't feel like fireworks." "What does it feel like?" "Quiet." I nodded slowly. "It does feel quiet." Later that evening, Daniel dragged me to a networking event. "I hate these," I whispered. "You need to socialize." I socialized with code. "That's not healthy." A woman approached us with a warm smile. "Hi, I'm Sophia." Daniel nudged me. "This is Ethan." I shook her hand. "Nice to meet you." "I've heard about your app," she said. "Good things, I hope." "Very good things." Daniel smirked. "I'll get drinks and leave you two to talk." I glared at him as he walked away. Sophia laughed. "He seems fun." "He's chaotic." "You seem calm." "I'm pretending." "Why?" "I used to be a mess." "Used to?" "I'm a work in progress." "I like honesty." "I'm trying out." She smiled softly. "What inspired your app?" "Pain." "That's deep." "I got my heart broken." "I'm sorry." "It led me here." "Sometimes pain pushes us forward." "You believe that?" "I do." I studied her face. "You're very calm." "I get that a lot." "I like it." She tilted her head. "You like calm?" "My life used to be chaos." "I understand." We talked for hours. It felt easy, natural, safe. When the event ended, she said, "I enjoyed this." "Me too." "Coffee sometime?" "I'd like that." She handed me her number. "Text me." "I will." Daniel appeared behind me. "You smiled." "Shut up." "You actually smiled." "Be quiet." "I'm proud of you." "Stop saying that." On the drive home, I stared out the window. "You're thinking," Daniel said. "I met someone." I noticed. It felt peaceful. "You deserve peaceful." I nodded slowly. For the first time in years, my future didn't feel heavy. Daniel peeked into my office. There's a woman asking for you. Ooh, she didn't say. Tell her to email. She looks like she might cry if I say that. I sighed. Sent her in. The door opened slowly. My chest tightened. Lily. She stood there, thinner than I remembered, eyes red and tired. Hi. I stayed silent for a moment. What are you doing here? I needed to see you. You shouldn't have come. I didn't know where else to go. I gestured to the chair. Sit. She sat carefully, like the chair might break. You look different, she whispered. So do you. She nodded slowly. You look successful. I've been busy. I heard about your company. Why are you here, Lily? Her hands trembled. I want to talk. We don't have anything to talk about. Please. I leaned back. You have 5 minutes. Tears filled her eyes. I ruined everything. I said nothing. I made the worst mistake of my life. I folded my hands. Yes, you did. I thought I was happy with Marcus. I stayed quiet. I wasn't. That's not my problem. She flinched. I deserve that. Silence stretched between us. I miss you, she whispered. I don't miss you. Her breath hitched. I know I don't deserve another chance. You're right. I still want to ask. I watched her carefully. Ask what? Can we try again? The words hung in the air. No, I said calmly. Her shoulders shook. Please. No, I've changed. So have I. I know I hurt you. You destroyed me. She cried harder. I know. I trusted you with my entire life. I know. You broke me and walked away. I hate myself for it. I sighed quietly. You didn't hate yourself when you posted pictures with him. She covered her face. I was pretending. You were smiling. I was miserable. You chose him. I regret it every day. That's your burden, not mine. She leaned forward. I think about you constantly. I don't think about you anymore. Her face crumpled. That hurts. I'm not trying to hurt you. Then why does it feel like this? Because the truth hurts. She wiped her tears. Do you hate me? I paused. No. She looked shocked. You don't. I did for a long time. What changed? I healed. Her voice shook. So you don't feel anything? I feel closure. She stared at me like I spoke another language. Closure? Yes. I expected you to yell. I did that in my head years ago. I expected revenge. My success is enough. She whispered. You really moved on? Yes. I thought you'd always love me. I thought so too. Tears streamed down her face. I threw it away. You did. Marcus and I fight constantly. I'm not surprised. He lost his job. I heard. My career failed. I heard that too. I lost everything. I shook my head gently. You lost me. Her sobs grew louder. I'm so sorry. I believe you. She looked up. You do? Yes. Then why won't you give me another chance? Because I don't love you anymore. The words landed like a final door closing. She whispered, say that again. I don't love you anymore. Her shoulders collapsed. I came here hoping you'd still care, she said. I care about your well-being. That's not the same. No, it's not. She wiped her tears slowly. Is there someone else? Yes. Her eyes closed. Of course there is. She's kind. I'm glad. She makes me feel peaceful. I never gave you peace. You gave me chaos and love. I wish I could go back. We can't. She nodded weakly. I know. Silence filled the room again. I forgive you, I said softly. Her head snapped up. You do? Yes. Why? Because I don't want to carry this forever. She cried harder. You're better than me. No, I just learned the hard way. I don't deserve your forgiveness. Maybe not, but you have it. She stood slowly. This hurts more than anger. I know. I thought you'd hate me forever. I thought so too. She took a shaky breath. Goodbye, Ethan. Goodbye, Lily. She walked to the door, then stopped. I really did love you. I know. She left quietly. I sat alone in the silence, feeling lighter than I ever had before. I stood on the rooftop restaurant balcony and stared at the city lights below. Daniel leaned beside me. You picked this place on purpose. I did. This is where you planned to propose years ago, right? Yes. He nudged my shoulder. Poetic. Terrifying. You nervous? I feel like my heart is sprinting. That means you care. I care a lot. He grinned. She's going to say yes. You sound very confident. I've seen the way she looks at you. I still can't believe this is my life. You built it. I rebuilt it. He raised his glass. That's even better. Sophia walked onto the balcony and smiled. You two look serious. Daniel whispered, my cue to disappear. Don't leave me, I whispered back. You've got this, he said before walking away. Sophia stepped closer. What's going on? Do you trust me? Always. My hands trembled slightly. Good. She laughed softly. You're scaring me. I'm scaring myself. Talk to me. I used to stand here years ago. Really? Yes. What were you doing? Planning a proposal. Her expression softened. With someone else? Yes. Does it hurt to come back? No. Why not? Because I'm here with the right person now. Her eyes filled with tears. Ethan, I spent years thinking betrayal ruined my life. She squeezed my hands. It didn't. It rebuilt me. I'm proud of you. You helped me heal. You healed yourself. I couldn't have done it alone. She whispered, what are you saying? I took a deep breath. I'm saying I love you. I love you too. I'm saying you brought peace into my life. You brought peace into mine. I'm saying I want forever with you. Her voice trembled. Are you proposing? Yes. I knelt down and opened the ring box. Sophia, will you marry me? She covered her mouth. Yes. Really? Yes. I slipped the ring onto her finger. She laughed through tears. I can't believe this. I can. She hugged me tightly. I love you so much. I love you more. Daniel appeared from nowhere. She said yes. Sophia laughed. You were hiding. I was emotionally invested. We all laughed together. Later that night, we walked through the city streets. Sophia squeezed my hand. You're quiet. I'm thinking. About what? How different my life is now. Different in a good way? The best way. As we crossed the street, I noticed a familiar face across the road. Lily stood outside a small cafe. Sophia followed my gaze. Do you know her? I used to. Lily looked at me. Her eyes widened when she saw the ring. She gave a small, sad smile. I nodded politely. Sophia whispered, Are you okay? I am. Do you want to talk to her? No. Why not? There's nothing left to say. Lily looked down and walked away slowly. Sophia squeezed my hand tighter. How do you feel? Peaceful. No pain. None. That's amazing. I waited years to feel this. She rested her head on my shoulder. You deserve it. I used to think revenge meant hurting her. And now I know revenge meant becoming someone who didn't need her. Sophia smiled. That's beautiful. I'm finally free. She whispered, We're finally free. I looked at the city lights again and smiled. For the first time in my life, the future felt bright, calm, and completely mine.